Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good whatever the case may be. Welcome to my stream. I'm Zero One. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we are getting back to our super smelter building and also filling in some of the blanks with regards to it. And so hopefully we'll make some progress today. I think I need to go get some more redstone so that I can make some more everything. I still have a lot of redstone that I haven't used yet, but I have a lot more than I need, so I think I may go do that. But we'll figure it out as we go along, and let's hop right on in without any further ado. So, as promised in the last stream, I went on and did some culling of my cows. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't do that like yesterday or sometime Tuesday night. I did it just a few minutes ago. So we have a lot fewer cows than we used to, but still enough to be be prolific. Uh, we also have. I went on and did the made the books that I needed, so that's a thing. So may as well go ahead and try to make these bookshelves. Looks like we're going to be able to make 12 books, well, 4 bookshelves. I was going to say 12 bookshelves, but nah, my math didn't work out. So I would have been really excited if it had been 12. All right, let's see. Do we have anything? Not that. Ah, come on. Unbreaking 2. Efficiency 2. So we're making progress. Slowly, but surely. So, still need more bookshelves, obviously, which means more cows have to die. Or I find more leather. One or the other. We'll put our paper there since that's nearby. I'm hearing an echo in my headset. Are you guys hearing an echo too? Or is it just me? Are you hearing me at all for that matter? I don't know. Let me see. Test, test, test. Looks like I'm going out live. No echo? Well, that's good. That is good. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay. I'm kind of not hearing the echo now. It may just be on my side, so I'm not going to worry about it. Put that in there. I did a lot of fishing the other day too, so that was promising. And as you probably just saw, I have 31 beef. Which means I only need 10 more for here. And I have potatoes, right? Yeah, and chicken. Got the raw cod. I need 29 more salmon. This is called progress. Let's put that in there too, since I don't really need it right now. And of course, I'm going to need a lot of pork chops too. And so while I didn't touch the sheep or the pigs, I did breed a few more pigs today. And so this is what the pen currently looks like. The sheep and the cows are still a bit overcrowded, but obviously it's a lot less crowded than it was. And they like hanging out over in this corner too. I don't know why. but they do. And then here are our pigs. I don't know. Let me see if I can go and get any better enchants on this fishing rod. I just thought about that. Because if I can get luck or luck of the sea or something, maybe I'll do some more fishing tonight instead of waiting for that for another day. Can't enchant a partially used rod. Okay, no big deal. Well, since I need more redstone, let's hop on down in the mine. This mine rather than the usual mine, or the right mine. I'm not in my right mind! Oh. All right, so this is our big scary, well, tunnel that leads to the big scary ancient city. Yeah, let's go down this parallel path here. Or start parallel path. And more redstone. Perfect. Yay, more lava. Speaking of which, let me put some of these blocks in a handy position. Got lava to the left of me, water to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Out of torches? How in the world did that happen? Oh, wait. Lots of mining. That's how that happened. Probably should do either 3 or 4 high as opposed to just 2. Increase my odds. And even go deeper instead of just where I am. Right on 58, I think. That, in theory, should increase my odds. What direction am I going? East. Think towards the snowy mountains. Yeah, let's take it down a layer. Striking out after that initial luck. Luck, that is what I tried to say. But my mouth wasn't cooperating. Come on, redstone. Oop. That's not redstone. Well, I guess we're not going that way anymore. All right. I remember that now. What about here? Ultimately, I think this direction will lead to the ancient city. So even if I don't run into water or a pool of lava, it eventually has to end. And not in a pleasant way. Go to the deep dark, they said. There'll be cool stuff, they said. My other tunnel. This continues straight across, though. Random thought that just popped in my head. Excuse me. I wonder if there's a world, a Minecraft seed, where there's a column of gravel going all the way from bedrock at negative 58 or 59 or whatever, all the way up to, say, level 70 or higher. I mean, in theory, there should be. Because these worlds are random, and that would be a very random thing to have happen. But there's no way of knowing, of course. At least, I don't know if there's any way of knowing, because the worlds are basically infinite. The areas are randomly generated, so you'd have to be very lucky to stumble across something like that. But at the moment, I'm beginning to think maybe this is it. So much gravel here, it could go on forever. This is actually making me want to build or make a shovel or two. I normally don't deal with shovels because they're just for this and dirt, and they're very fragile. But there's so much gravel here, it'd be so much quicker to just use a shovel. Found a tiny bit of diamond or redstone, 23, almost half a stack, and a few diamonds. But I feel like the redstone is harder to find than the diamonds at this point. All right, we'll go 10 more blocks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Aha. And more diamonds. Like I said, the diamonds are easier to find right now. 2, 1.5. All right. Of course, I could easily get lost down here and never see the surface again. That would be fun. But not right now. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. Looks like it's daylight up top. One moment, please. Spring, I didn't read all of that, but no. Yeah. Because I could. Seemed like an important thing. You know, your girlfriend sends you a message in the middle of a stream. Might be important. Yeah, but I just needed to take a quick look at it to see what it was about. Oh, the trees. They have become impressive. Eh, but I didn't know that if I didn't read any of it. Looks like RNGesus is being nicer with the saplings today. I already got 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, Kai. I am indeed feeling a lot better, thank you. How are you doing? All right, we beat the odds from last time. We have 13 saplings instead of 12 this time around. So far. $14. All right. Let's start getting vertical here. Oh, yeah? What part of the world do you live in, or is it just that you never had any interest in Taco Bell? I have to admit, I'm kind of a Taco Bell addict. It's not necessarily the world's best food, but it's pretty tasty. And it's different. And inexpensive. Aha, you just never tried it until now, huh? I can understand that. There's a lot of people who would never eat Taco Bell or never recommend Taco Bell because it's for quality reasons, theoretically. But Taco Bell's food has gotten a lot better in the last 20 years than it was in the first 20, or at least during the 80s and 90s. It is so much better that it's unreal. However, one of their competitors, Del Taco, makes some killer food too. Sadly, there's no Del Taco near me, but there are 3 Taco Bells. Ah, if you ever get a chance to try Del Taco, you'll enjoy it. Particularly the Macho Nachos. Those are really good. But that said, you can't get Baja Blast at Del Taco. And here's where we try not to plummet to our deaths. Another thing I absolutely love at Del Taco is they've changed the name around a little bit, but basically the Chicken Jack Quesadilla or Jack Chicken Quesadilla, especially if they have bacon on it. Killer. What really made me start going to them was way back in the 90s. They had what was called the Sonora chicken burrito. It had a nice chipotle sauce on it that was nice and creamy and just delicious. I ate at least 2 of those every day for lunch. At least whenever I went to work. But sadly, the nearest Taco Bell to me, not Taco Bell, Del Taco to me is now 200 miles away. And trust me, I looked. All right, 25 saplings now. Far more than last time. Another good place, more or less Mexican flair, but it's not a competitor with Taco Bell, but is El Pollo Loco. Pretty good chicken. They're primarily, if you can't guess by the name, a chicken place. But I never really got the hang of them. Their food is pretty tasty, though. I'm probably making Spring very hungry right now. They have a good seasoning on their chicken and everything. It's very good. It's just I never got the hang of ordering from their menu and making a good selection. It's totally a thing, Spring. You sent yourself to bed without dinner. I should give up on collecting more saplings here and just focus on getting the wood. Because that's what I came up here for. And believe it or not, it's not even that I need it for planks to make anything. It's to make charcoal. Or to be more precise, to put logs in the super smelter position. Or a super smelter position. So that if I toss those in there, it'll actually go ahead and make charcoal for me. Oh, a trader. Joy. Huh? And you just come up here and get in the way. Just came straight up here and got right in the way. I'm glad to help. To be honest, my knowledge is kind of thin as well. I know how to make a few things and make them well, but I just basically look at a lot of other people's YouTube videos and try to figure out what I'm trying to do or what I want to do, especially with redstone. But a few things I get right here and there. All right. Do you have anything interesting for sale? Ooh, I can get emeralds for a minute spider eye. All right. That's an easy one. But really nothing else I want from this guy. Mm. And the only reason I did that is because I can literally make a bucket of water very easily. My projects, I love the ideas behind them. I hope that I'm actually doing something cool and interesting, but I think that they're generally full of flaws. But hey, if it works, it works. And just like that, new bucket. And a new bucket of water. All right, let's see. I have a fair amount of logs here. I think 87 or so. 64, 23, yeah, 87. A moment, let's put those in there. I need to answer a point of curiosity. Because I have no idea if this will work or not. Will not. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. And that thought is, will putting a log in a blast furnace actually go ahead and produce charcoal? And it will not. All right, let's see if that's working to get these blocks over here. I think it's not. I think it's going to be locked for some reason. Yeah, I don't get why that is locking. Just as a test. And one there. Okay, still staying there. The hopper is still disabled for some reason. And that's what I'm not understanding right now. Why that's being disabled instead of working. Fine. Bump into me. See if I care. I'm going to go ahead and make charcoal so I can at least make some more torches when I need them. Without having to go and find coal. Not that I'm short on coal per se, but at the moment, charcoal is a lot easier to acquire. sure that it's done. I think I have all the charcoal, but, you know, never sure. Yep, see, it was still transporting it. Okay, unload the apples. Where's the other redstone? Here. We'll put it all here for the moment. So I have a fair amount of redstone, so that's good. But can always use more, and I'll definitely need more. Go back to the house, put these diamonds up along with the emeralds. I love that. I think we can hear crickets now. I love the improvements in terms of sound design that they made in this update. Hey Matt, how's it going? Things are going pretty well here, all in all. Okay, we need more pickaxes, then we'll get back to our mining. Oh, cool. I like music from both of them. I wouldn't say I'm a fan though. I do enjoy quite a few Pumpkin songs, particularly off of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness and Ada Adore, I think it was the next album. Like Bullet with Butterfly Wings, which is a classic, even though it probably is a little cliche uh, in terms of popularity. I never could get behind 1979. That song I just don't care for. Okay, let's grab our lapis. Nice. But now we will go down here and combine those two. All right, so what I'll do is go ahead and use up this pickaxe and then start working on this one. So, without any further ado, we'll get back to the mine. What I need to do as well is to connect this little area here, this long ladder with our little mine shaft, not mine shaft, a sorting room somehow or another. So I can come directly here instead of going outside and coming over here. I know I've heard a few Pixies songs too, though I couldn't name a single one. But they're definitely a cool band. Alright, we know in that direction is the ancient city. And we do not want to hit the ancient city anytime soon. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and start making a parallel shaft here. Whoops. Started using the wrong pickaxe already. Is this 58? 59. Ooh. Okay, I went a little deeper than intended, but that's okay. For me, one of my favorite bands is Soundgarden, or Audioslave as well. Rage Against the Machine is a great band. Combine Soundgarden, Chris Cornell with Rage Against the Machine. Audioslave is awesome. I really loved Chris Cornell's voice. I'm also a big sucker for Portishead and trip hop in general. Nice. Tom Morello would probably really encourage you to do that as well. The guitarist from Rage. He tells a story on his radio program, One Man Revolution, on a regular basis about how he used to play or practice guitar 9 hours a day, every day, when he was in high school. I don't know if that's true or not, but I tend to believe it given his skills. As for me, I have no musical talent whatsoever. Used to play the piano when I was in elementary, middle, and high school, but as soon as I got the opportunity to stop playing it, because, hey, I was too busy with school, I did. It was something my mother forced on me and my sister. All right, we're back in the danger area. I don't know how there can be skulk below me. And lava nearby, too. I mean, it's literally dripping through the ceiling here. All right, we'll abandon that tunnel, at least in that direction. Or at that point, or something along those lines. We'll go in this direction. And that's true. If there's one reason I miss playing the piano, it's that I love Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. I love hearing it. I loved playing it. It just... something about it just soothes me. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I mean, I knew it would be, but... so much better. Thank you for the follow, Crickets. Ah, okay. Well, thank you very much. Of course, the advantage of watching on Twitch is that, it's minor as it is that because of Twitch's policies, you only get to... I can only put my Twitch stream chat on air, so to speak. And so you get to see your chat. Scroll through my videos. I wish I could do the same with all my other channels. Well, the other services as well. Or unify the chat, but Twitch policies say no. Yeah, that is definitely true. The downside is definitely the ads. I mean, you get ads on YouTube too, but if you're subscribed to like YouTube Music or something, I think you get the ads turned off automatically. Okay, this is the right direction for redstone. Another advantage to watching on Twitch is my new emotes. I didn't have emotes up until last week. Well, Friday. But after the raid that I got last week, I decided enough is enough, and I need to have something to offer my followers and my subscribers. And so I went on and got emotes. Unfortunately, I don't have enough followers and viewers and so forth on YouTube to actually set up emotes or to become a partner and get all the advantages. But hey, it took me a long time to get there on Twitch as well. And while I have a fair number of viewers on Kick, or followers on Kick, I don't get very many views over there. I do appreciate you there, Matt. Believe me. But I don't know what's required to become, or to be able to add all the nice, neat little features over on Kick. And even more redstone. Yeah, this was definitely the right choice. Yeah, look at that. Almost 2.5 stacks of redstone just for coming in this direction. And diamonds to boot. It does take a lot of effort. I don't know what the actual magic formula is on YouTube, but when I've tried uploading daily, it just didn't have any actual effect for me. I'm slowly climbing in number of followers and, well, subscribers, quote unquote. But it's taken a long time for me to get this far. And I'm only at 91. Or is it 92? But I think part of it is that while I do have followers who believe in me and like me and watch me on a regular basis, I frankly am not the most entertaining of people. And I admit that. I'm a little dry at times. That's not where I wanted that. Thank you. I don't have any gimmicks. You probably will. You probably will catch up with me very soon. I don't have any gimmicks. not young anymore. But I'll take what I get, and I'm happy with it. And that's what I appreciate. People who appreciate my style, appreciate me for me, and that's what I want. I don't want to do anything outlandish, have contests and all do outrageous things all the time. I just want people who want to hang out and chill and talk and be cool. And I like that. So I really do appreciate you being here. Because you could be watching any of a billion other people right now, but you're sitting here watching me. So I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. What am I doing? I'm screwing up. That's what I'm doing. These the only sticks I have? No, there. No, never mind. That was kind of pointless. All right. That all worked out somehow. Perfect. And more redstone. And a little bit of gold. I'm not going to begrudge that. See if I can get the gold. I was thinking about making some golden apples, so this will actually come in handy. Okay, I think we got enough redstone for now. I mean, I just topped off my third stack, so, or close to. Any further, and I literally won't be able to collect it because I have all of this cobblestone on me. We'll make some redstone torches, some more repeaters, and probably some more comparators. And as long as we're coming to the surface, we'll go feed the pigs and the cows again. One second, though. Free up a little space. No reason to take all of that back into the house. Sheep, the end is coming. Off stream, but it's still coming. I'll put that wheat in here. Take the carrots. Same for you, piggies. Alrighty. Because we're going to need a lot more. Well, I have a lot of sticks. Nah, we'll deal with it as it comes. Now, repeaters. Just need smooth stone, right? Yeah. Well, stone, not smooth stone. Okay, we have 30 repeaters now. 32. Thought I had a stack of, or not full stack, but okay, yeah, 22 comparators. I'll take that torch. Actually, give me that. Give me that. I'm going to need redstone torches as well. No matter what I think. Okay. Cod, salmon, mutton, raw beef. This will be pork chops, most likely. And then I'll have to do what I don't want to do. Catch some rabbits and breed them and eliminate them. I like rabbits. I think rabbits are cool. I don't want to hurt rabbits. Yeah, I hate when that happens. It happens to me a lot. And I put everything back. The ending song that I use, in fact, almost all of the music that I use in my streams, one way or another, has been copyrighted, and I get claims on them one way or another on a regular basis. What did I do with everything? Okay, there they are. Particularly in the last few months, it's been the closing song. Now, it's not supposed to be copyright, or I'm not supposed to be getting these marks because I'm using the Elgato Stream Deck, and as part of their licensing, they allow you to use certain music that they provide that's supposed to be not copyright free, but you won't get copyright strikes or claims against it. But they frequently, I guess, age out the music, and so it no longer sits in their library anymore. And whoever controls their system then just goes, okay, we'll replace the music and somebody else can take over and blah blah blah. And so it then becomes eligible for copyright violations on YouTube, which is obviously not great. All right, Kai, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know that I'll do the rabbit hunt tonight, though. I need to do it soon, but don't know that it'll be tonight. And so, even though I was promised that, hey, this music will be fine, you'll never get a copyright claim on your music, on your whatever, on your videos, it's been happening. Now, I don't make any money from them, so I don't really care. And as long as it's not an on and on, out and out strike, I can just go ahead and leave it. And at least until it does become an actual strike. Which thankfully hasn't happened yet, but whenever it's annoying enough that I insist upon doing something about it, or they actually say it's on the lines of a claim, a strike, or think about making a strike, I then go ahead and mute just the song or whatever that's being affected. All right, so beef, pork, rabbit. And I don't think there's anything else that's a cookable food after these things here. So everything else will be pretty much anything else I can think of that should end up in the regular smelter or furnace. Which means I can probably turn this. And start heading back over into that side. But I think what I'm going to do for the moment is plan for the items that do not get filtered. Or do not make it into our filter. I need to avoid that, though. That redstone torch. There. So anything that doesn't make it into our filter system here should go over there and go down, around, and downstairs. Let's just do a quick test here with a potato. That should be in here now. Yep, perfect. So at least part of this is working exactly like I want it. But what I also need is a bunch more filters for all of this to make sure that they don't needlessly eat up everything, at least until I'm ready to fill those out. What am I doing? Okay, so until I get my pork chops together and my rabbits, these will just prevent anything from matching and then falling down into the system inappropriately. Why are these actually on? I guess because the filters are in place. Okay. None of these are enabled. I don't get it. Well, I have an idea about why it might be. 'Cause typically when I do these, I have the hoppers pointing out away from the redstone torches. Oh? Ah, yeah, that could be it. A higher range of sound than what your ripper, or rather recorder, was configured for. Yeah, I do. Okay. We're going to do a quick test here. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's probably the fact that it's a hi-fi audio track. More dynamic range than what is probably being expected off of a normal VHS tape. At least that would be my guess, but I'm not exactly an expert. Okay, so that doesn't answer that question. So I don't know what's going on with these. Hey, wait a second. Still no. They made it down that far, but still. And I screwed up. Let's stick those in there and that in there for the moment while I fix this. This, I think I had cobbled deep state in. This, I'm pretty sure I had the logs in. Of course, some of them are missing now, but that's not the point. Cobblestone. I'm just screwing all sorts of things up here. Pay me, no, never mind. Okay, so stone, cobblestone, cobbled deep slate, logs. There's more of my logs. Because stone will end up with as a smooth stone, which is what I want at some point. All right. Fixed again, temporarily, till I break it again. One second. Need to invite someone to not be here anymore. spammer on Kick. Spring, you will always be invited to be here. And just to test, at the risk of our diamonds, stuff and things? Oh no! Well, stream is almost over, so we'll talk when we're done here. I still gotta read your message anyway. Cool. I figured there probably were more messages. You rarely send just one message. Wait. These are my filters too. Filters, filters. More hoppers. Filters, filters, filters. Didn't realize I had made other filters. Let me take that and put that over here. On with smooth stone. Oh no. Well, at least you have an answer this time. In advance. So you know what to look out for. So it'll suck to re-record all of those all over again, but it won't be as bad as it could have been. And another one. Well, we made it all the way through the stream without having too many spammers, so I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. And the spammers we are getting are kind of lame and late. So, oh well. 1 second. And who calls people homie anymore? Way to step straight out of the 80s. If you step in the water, you'll live. Oh, you didn't step in the water. Oh well. Too bad for you. Check on our animals once again. Get some more carrots. no idea if I'm getting cows or not. There's too much chaos. And yeah, these poor piggies, they're in a truly tiny area. But soon that won't be an issue. So I'm at 69 diamonds. I probably should start doing something with them now. But for the moment, I'm good. Let's see. All right. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and call the stream here. Because, well, even though I intended to go a little late tonight, I still have a lot of things I got to do for this weekend. And I want to get started with those and figure out what spring is talking about. So, thank you everyone for stopping on by, for watching. I really do appreciate it, as I've said multiple times. I'll be back hopefully on Tuesday unless something happens. And I look forward to streaming again with you and talking to you and having a good time with you. So have a great night and great weekend. And if you're in the United States, happy Memorial Day. Take care. Bye.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. And I won't have your name to call. 'Cause I will be the last to fall.